Second date update with a guy named Sean. Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Hey, Jeff and Jen. How are you?
Great. Thanks for asking. So what can we do for you as far as Sean is concerned?
Okay. I met him on Match, and I just thought his profile was really interesting. He's a photographer, so, he had all of these pictures from all over the world, and they were gorgeous, like amazing photos.
Cool.
He goes to some really amazing places, and it looked like he just has, all of these amazing experiences. And I love to travel. I love cool experiences. So I was like, yeah, I can spend some time with this guy. And, even if there's no spark, at least we'll have some good conversation.
Yeah.
And talk about everywhere he's been.
Mm-hmm.
So we met for dinner at Oakley Fish House, had a really nice time. And, we were there for about, I would say, like 2 hours, and everything was just easy and natural. And he seemed engaged in the conversation. He asked me a lot of questions about my life and my job. I'm a personal assistant for a local CEO. Mm-hmm. And so my job can get a little crazy sometimes. So, there were some fun stories that I shared, and he was laughing and joking. And I feel like I did feel some chemistry there. And I thought he did too. He gave me a really good hug at the end of the date, and I totally thought that I would be seeing him again. And I texted him the next day, no response. And then I looked at Match, and he had taken his profile down. So I have no clue what that was about.
Mm-hmm.
I can make up all kinds of stories, like he knew he found the one when he met me, and he didn't need to be on there anymore. But if that's the case, then why
isn't he calling you?
Why not call you? Maybe he's getting all of his ducks in a row, before he pulls the trigger.
Yeah.
Although I think we had something similar to that where they pulled their profile, and then we found out later it was because they met the one, which wasn't the person who called.
Right.
This was someone who was kind of like waiting in the wings, and they just decided to pull the trigger. And I'm not saying that happened in this case, but we've had a couple of different scenarios.
No idea what happened.
Right. Okay, so you guys shared a hug, and nothing like, we'll do this again soon. We must do this again soon.
I mean, we both said, we had a really great time, and it would be nice to see each other again. Okay. I think I was like, I had a really good time. It'd be, great to, do this again. And he was like, yeah.
But no firm commitment?
No, not really.
Right, okay. What'd you get at Oakley Fish House?
I got the salmon.
They got some good salmon there.
I've been wanting to go there. Everyone I know that's gone has said really great things about it.
Yeah,
I've never been.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like what
really
they've done with the place.
It's in the old Habits on Oakley Square.
Oakley Square, yeah. All right. Well, let's take a break here. When we come back, we'll call Sean and see what he thought of Nicole and his date with her. Coming up next with Jeff and Jenn at Cincinnati's Q102. Yeah, Nicole met Sean on Match. Sean evidently is a photographer who does a lot of traveling and seems to live a pretty cool, exciting life. And she's into travel and thought, this could potentially be a good match. So they went out, had dinner at Oakley Fish House, hung out for 2 hours, had this great conversation. He seemed very sort of connected and engaged with her. They seemed to have great chemistry. At the end of the night, they hugged, talked about seeing each other again, but there was no firm commitment made. She texted, no response. This is where we are. Did you think of anything else, Nicole, you think we need to consider or add in there before we call Sean?
No, I think that's good.
All right, let's call Sean and see what's up. Let's see if we can get some answers for you, Nicole.
Hello?
Hello, is this Sean?
Yeah.
Hi, Sean. It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How are you this morning?
Good.
Do you have a couple minutes to talk?
Yeah, but who's this?
I'm Jeff, and I'm here with my partner, Jenn.
Hi.
Fritch, and Tim.
Morning.
Hello.
We have you on speakerphone, and we're on the Jeff and Jenn morning show at Q102.
This is the radio. Okay. This is okay. Radio people. Okay.
Yes, we are radio people, and we come in peace. We're not. This is not a radio prank or any kind of stunt. We just want to have a conversation. If you're okay with that.
Yeah. Why me though?
Well, because you have a fan out there who reached out, told us about a date you recently went on, and I think you made a very good impression.
Okay. Who?
Do you remember Nicole? You guys went to Oakley Fish House?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's cool.
Well, she thought you were pretty cool, too. And she was under the impression that there might have been just enough chemistry and good conversation. You might be up for a second date. You sound like a really busy guy. Maybe you've just been distracted, and that's why you haven't gotten back to her. But, I mean, compliment to you that when she didn't hear from you, she called a radio station and reach out and see what was up.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think, the reason I didn't call her, it's not her. I'm just taking a break. So this is all on me.
Taking a break from dating?
Yeah, just the online dating. I'm tired of swiping, going out, coffee, dinner. It's just getting, tiresome right now.
Have you been at it for a while?
Yeah, I mean, and it's just, God, it's just so one note. So I don't know. And maybe it's just, like I said, it's me. I'm just in a phase.
It's interesting that you say that. It's just so one note, meaning you found that with the dates you've gone on through Match and these other platforms that they all result in the same outcome or something else. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the more I do it, the more like annoying everything is about it. And so I think it all kind of came to a head during, when I went out with Nicole. So,
Because she was kind of getting the sense that everything was really going well. So what were you finding annoying?
Was it Nicole specifically or just the whole experience?
No, it's like she's a super nice person. And, but just like I said, things were like the way she talked. Ugh.
What do you mean, dude?
Her laugh.
Oh.
Just.
Oh, yeah.
So you think that you were finding these things annoying because they were annoying, or you were finding these things annoying just because you're a generally annoyed person right now?
Yes.
And everything is bugging you.
And that's how I know that, it is me and it's not her, because, it was everything.
Yeah.
Everything about her was bugging you?
Everything bugged me. The waiter bugged me. The hostess, I was over it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You need to
You
go
were
back
in one of those
inside for a
moods.
little bit.
It was
Gotcha.
here I am sitting at another random restaurant with a random person I met, making random conversation. It was just the monotonous of doing this over and over and over again. And that you just hit your boiling point.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm getting
and everything
close.
just was like Thursday. So I just needed a break.
We've all been there, brother.
That's why I'm taking little staycation weeks. I'm getting close to you where you are. I feel you on this.
Give yourself a little self-care. It's totally worth it.
I love that you're self-aware enough to know that it is you and that it's not the world
Yes.
that's doing you wrong, that you're just in a headspace that you find everything. I don't know if annoying is I go more toward frustration. Like, I know when everything is frustrating me. I mean,
Same.
just like,
Yes.
I'm frustrated because I am having more technology issues today than I have had in a while. And I have a lot on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah.
So for me to be having but I mean, it's like frustration. I'm just like,
See, I get like you, where I can feel like when I start having the feeling of no one's listening to me, I feel like I have to do everything on my own. I know I need to check out and take a break because that's not the way it is.
I know when I can't even do something simple like order a freaking vacuum online.
Yes,
without
it's
being
time
cut
to
on.
check out.
Something as simple as just buying a vacuum becomes
Yes,
an issue.
yep,
That's when I know it's time to leave town for a bit.
Same.
Take a break.
Yes.
put ourselves in the corner for 5 minutes.
Although I would argue it's not me, it's Dyson.
Well,
It's the vacuum world.
It might be both. There are circumstances because obviously other drivers, it is both. But, we can own our piece in it and take responsibility for our contributions to all of it.
Well, there it is, Nicole. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, wow, okay.
But I think this is what, when people say it's not you, it's me, and they don't really mean it. I mean, in this case, it really is Sean, and he means it. It's not you.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's good news.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Now, how are you feeling? Do you think you're in need of a break where you need a little personal time out?
No, I mean, It's disappointing, but I guess I'm just going to have to get back out there and find someone who doesn't find me so annoying.
You're not quite at that point where you're ready to take a break.
No.
Just remember, he said everyone was annoying him that night, so it wasn't just you. I doubt you're as annoying as he was receiving you.
He's finding everything annoying.
Yeah, he's finding us annoying right now. I can hear it in his
he
voice.
went silent. He's
I
had
heard
enough.
that too when he was like, "You radio people," and I'm
Yep.
like, "Oh, this is going to be good."
Yeah, that's all right, but we're used to it, so.
No, look, no one here is annoying. It wasn't awful. Nicole, you're great. It's me. It's not you. You're going to do great. And I'm sorry I wasted your
Well,
time.
thank you. I appreciate that.
I think we can all agree it's Sean.
Yes, it's you.
All right, well, thank you, Sean, for taking the call and for being a good sport. We appreciate what you're going through.
Have a great week.
You too.
you
And
too.
Nicole, we wish you the best of luck.